Now we're going to evaluate sine, cosine and tangent using the unit circle. So unit circle, just get it here it is the concept of a circle that has a radius of 1. And please see my earlier video about where sine, cosine and tangent are derived. Please see the link in the notes below. The next thing you can do is looking at the angle in radians. Now, just mentioning about radians, a radian all the way around a circle is 2 pi. If you just go around a quarter of the circle, that will be pi by 2, and if you go that far around, will be pi. That far around 3 pi over 2, and then the last bit around here will be all the way around to 2 pi. So if you're trying to find out the value of sine and cosine, what you're actually doing is you're finding the value in this case of y sine, or x for or x for cosine. So if you can relate or express the angle in the middle here in radians, you can, in the unit circle, work out what sine and cosine are and effectively work out what x and y is on the circle. So for example, if you're all the way down here at this point where theta is 0, then y, or sine of 0 radians, will be 1. Sorry, that's not right. Sine of theta will be, so it's all the way down to here where theta is 0, so sine of 0 radians. The y will be 0, and the cosine of 0 radians will be here. Cosine will be 1. So up here, where we've gone around pi by 2 of the circle, we can see here that sine of pi by 2, the sine of pi by 2 will be equal to 1, but the cos of pi by 2 radians will be 0. Moving down to here, the sine of, around to here, so now we've gone round pi radians. Over here, the sine of pi will be, well, sine is the y, so all the way down here will be 0, but the cos of pi radians will be minus 1 at this point. And down here, we've gone around 3 pi over 2 radians. The sine of 3 pi over 2, the y will be minus 1. The cos of 3 pi over 2 radians, here the x will be 0. And then all the way around to here, 2 pi around, and it all starts all over again, because we're back now to angle theta equals 0, or theta 2 pi, same thing, you've gone around and you're actually back to this starting point here.